Fingers crossed it stays. And I've got Instagram live here on my phone. Hi, how you going? Welcome to the new moon in Aquarius super new moon ceremony and channeling. So I haven't gone live in a minute on Instagram, and I'm just going to introduce or invite some people that I know might be around. If you're on Facebook, just bear with me a moment. I'm splitting I've never done a live on both Facebook and Instagram at the same time, and I don't have any fancy stuff to help me out. Like, I haven't set it up yet. So I'm going to do a channeling of the charts for the new moon, and then we're going to do some reading as well. I was just guided to get Inside Degrees by Elias Lonsdale out to read 1 degree of Aquarius. I've marked the page that I don't read it. If you're new to my lives, I do everything. I have no idea what's going to come out of my mouth, and hi everybody, B, Isaac, Nira Moon, thank you for joining. And it's all channeled. So I'm going to do a ceremony, little ritual. I am wanting to sage and ground because the energy, like, it was beautiful, high vibe, lots of energy coming off of the Facebook live. Like, when I was getting ready to go live on Facebook, I was more nervous about Facebook live than Instagram live. So please let me know. I'm going to turn down the music a little bit. I hope that you can hear me. As you're jumping on, please say hello and where you're tuning in from. And yeah, let's get this show on the road. So tomorrow is at 7:53 here in Australia. I'm in Australia, Melbourne, Australia, Australian Eastern Daylight Time. I am going to burn some sage because I'm very nervous about being on Facebook live for some reason. Not Instagram so much. So, yeah, we'll call in some good energy. Hey Anira, how are you? Beautiful. Hey Osama, thank you for joining, brother. Yeah, so I have the charts pulled up. This new moon is at 1 degree and 37 minutes. Yes, of Aquarius at 7:53 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time, okay? And then, as of 2200 hours, all right, tomorrow we're going to see Uranus station direct. So this is really exciting because, as we know, Uranus rules Aquarius. And since the sun ingressed Aquarius yesterday, I have been feeling like, what time did it go in? At 1930 hours, guys, the sun ingressed Aquarius. And seriously, the reprieve and the as I said in my post earlier today, it was like BDSM master of the final degrees of Capricorn took his foot off my neck. I've been really like challenged because Capricorn season squares Libra for me, which is where my Mercury and my Saturn and my Pluto is. And so it's really challenging. And I'm born 82. Hey, Binks! Yay, sister! Thank you for joining. Please, guys, if you're coming across this, please share this so that more people know that I'm back. I'm just wanting to, yeah. I'm on Facebook Live as well, and so I'm very nervous about the Facebook energy for some reason. I don't know why, but hi, I can see that somebody's on, but I don't know who is on. I don't know how to work Facebook Live. So, hey beautiful, hey Binks. I'll be uploading this replay to my YouTube as well. You're at work, so needed to see your face. Ah, I hope it's going well. I hope that you're happy even if you're busy. Yeah? Yes. Erica, sister, yeah! Alright, cool. So, we've got 5 people on Instagram and 1 person who I don't know who it is. So hi, thank you for hanging around. Yeah, and so I'm going to pull the chart. The chart's already up, okay? What I want to do is, I'm trying to ground my ass right now. And so what I would like you guys to do, hi Erica, mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you for joining. What I would like you guys to do is get really comfortable. And we're just going to do like a little breath exercise to ground down this beautiful Uranian new moon, supermoon, by the way, closest out of the 5 consecutive supermoons that we'll be seeing today. And also, I just had this channel come through when I was told to do this live today, that it's like, how fucking real are you ready to be with this super new moon? Not only is it's Uranus stationing direct as well, you know, less or just over 12 hours later, 14 hours later, we've got its rulership planet going direct. We're also going to be seeing in March, we're going to be seeing Saturn come into out of Aquarius, sorry, and into Pisces. So we're collectively starting a brand new 30-year cycle. Okay, and so the next 3 years as well, because of Saturn's transit. But there's the 30s are coming up, of course, because we haven't seen Saturn in Pisces since the 90s. We haven't seen Saturn in Pisces since the 60s. So this is going to be like a revamp energy of that free love movement, and the more, I feel like the more wider, greater acceptance of holistic medicines and plant medicines, and maybe like even here in Australia, repeals on to do with marijuana and medicinal marijuana and things like this. We might be able to see an expanse over the next 3 years of those sorts of laws and legislations changing. I haven't done any writing or channeling as I normally do for this moon. I'm just going to completely wing it and see what comes through. Okay, so I'm going to pull up the chart here, and also I was guided to look at the Gene Keys door that we are sitting in for this new moon is actually door number 60, and this is the Magician energy. Okay, so it's like, what seeds are we sowing now is literally what the Magician says. If you jump onto Google and just Google Gene Keys door 60, it's the Magician. Okay, so it's pulsing pressure, transcending limitation, and magical realism. Yeah, so how can you embody the Magician archetype? Yes, it's a little bit of a trickster and it's a little bit of an illusionary energy. However, we are all the magicians of our lives. You know, like, we create it. So what are you wanting to create forward and bring forward and through and out of you into being a more whole and embodied version of yourself? Because I feel like the collective from 2020, I was thinking about it while I was in the cafe this afternoon. When I was making that post, I was like, collectively from 2020, we've all been re-traumatized. We've all been wounded by that whole scamdemic shit that went down, right? So, hi Crystal, how are you? Lovely of you to join. Thank you so much on Facebook. You have your moon in Aquarius, so I'm on fire right now. Yes, same for my progressed moon. My progressed moon's Aquarius. You're so inspired and in flow. Yes, likewise. You should see my desk. I've got notebooks everywhere, guys. And like, I've already done the retrogrades and the lunations for 2023. And I've already planned out classes through until June. And I'm going crazy, like, with everything that's just coming through. So it's all falling into place and slotting into place nicely. Crystal Clear says, you are such a light. Oh, thank you so much, beautiful. Thank you, thank you. So the Magician energy, right? I'll just read a little bit off the website for you guys. If you're new, oh my God, I'm going to message you. You are so sweet. Thank you, Crystal. So, the internal motivator of the Magician for this moon is, I hold within me the power of change. Now, if that doesn't signify what Aquarius is about in general, I don't know what does, yes? And this is for up until the 2nd degree, I believe, of Aquarius. We are going to be sitting in this energy of the magician, the gate. So door 60 of Gene Keys. If you want to have a look, go to unlockyourdesign.com and check out door 60 there, okay? Because this is what I'm going to read to you now is the positive attributes of this are trust, innovation, and manifestation. Again, such Uranian, such Aquarian energies of the visionary, of really pursuing that which we know can benefit humanity, bring forward through new I want to say it's almost like we're not reinventing the wheel, but we kind of are. It's like we're looking for ways in which we can make our lives easier. And this is what the rest of this Saturn in Aquarius transit is going to be teaching us. This Capricorn season was teaching us how we can use the Capricorn energy in a more positive manner, in a more positive light. Yes, it was grueling and taxing for many of us. However, for others, it was more like, yeah, okay, cool, I'm going to get shit done and wrap up the Gregorian calendar year, right? So, with this magician energy, the Achilles heel of this is can't control when mutation is going to happen, and melancholy about having nowhere to go. So this is also breaking down that illusion of you have no control, you must go with the flow. Yet as magicians, we can influence and sort of co-create. Hi Alex and Red Ocelot, thank you for joining, and Georgia, thank you for joining. Hi. We can co-create and influence the energies of what we want to birth through, right? Because we are the magicians, and as alchemists, we are energy practitioners. We cultivate the energy from within us and we ground it down into what we want to see happen through our ritual, through our ceremony, and our daily lives are our ceremony. What we do on our daily life is who we are. Now, that isn't meant to sound negative whatsoever. It's what we do and what our habits are. That is what we value. So how can you put more of your walking ceremony, your life, I'm just getting chills, how can you create your life to be more of a walking, living, breathing ceremony for yourself, so that you are becoming more and more deeply embodied in that which you want to be? Who do you want to, it's not about who you want to be, it's what do you want to feel in your daily life? Yes? And operating from the hermetics of the energetics of the vibration of it all, how can you create from that space? Right? So the I Ching for this, the doorway of the I Ching, is limitation. Yes? So again, going back to the can't control when mutation is going to happen. Erica says claim. Beautiful sister. Yes. The limitation of the I Ching goes back to the Achilles heel of how can we release control, and understanding that through the chaos we can still create. Yes? So I feel this new moon with the new moon in Aquarius, it feels very light. It feels now we have the blinders off. We are no longer kicking ourselves in the ass for shit we did 3 to 5 to 6, 8 years ago. We are now giving ourselves that reprieve, almost like, what do they call it, where it's like you've made amends, yeah, or you know, that sort of thing. So, Archit, thank you for joining, and Maven, lovely of you to join. I love your name, Maven of Moksha, sorry, Nira Moon. Yes, exactly. We're giving ourselves that permission slip as well. All right, guys? So if you're just jumping on Instagram, hey Rizal, I'm on Facebook as well as Instagram. So this is the first time I've got split cameras. I'm doing my best to give you both equal amounts of energy and attention. So I'm hoping that you're loving this and feeling me still. All right, cool. So the codon ring is very important as well in Gene Keys if you do not know, because this is how we can blend the energies. So the codon ring of Gaia is what is the ring of the magician. So it's connecting with the earth. As I was saying, we're grounding in what it is that we want to be living, vibrationally, how the fuck do you want to feel every day of your life? Yes, we all have ebbs and flows. We all have peaks and troughs. And everyone who knows me knows I am not one of those fluffy love and lighters. Yeah? We need the darkness just as much as we need the light. This is how we create, is with the yin and the yang, and understanding and embodying the polarity when the time arises. Yes? So the codon ring of Gaia is, of course, reconnecting to Gaia and making sure that we're not off in the clouds. And Maven just says, yes, I love Gene Keys. And Erica Page is like, release. Yes, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Crystal, I love that you're still here. Thank you so much. And someone new has jumped on. Hi, welcome. So the codon ring of Gaia is the 3 gates of 60, 61, and 19. So code 60 is, of course, the magician, right? Door 61 is the mystic. So it's beyond the Maya. It's occult knowledge. It's great mystery. And it's finding your inner truth within your own mysticism, however that looks. Yes? So esoteric and occult, nothing to do with Satan. All right? Just clearing that shit up right now, because I'm really sick of people hearing about it a lot online. People's ignorances are just really off the charts when it comes to esotericism and mysticism and occultism. Occult knowledge, occult, secret, esoteric, or hidden. Both of them mean secret and hidden, okay? The great mystery to me, like when I brought this up and I saw it, that was really profound for me, because great mystery to me is great spirit, like Wankantanka. And I was just like, holy shit. So how can you embody the inner mystic of your life, right? How is it that you make your life magical? Yes? You are all so fucking connected. You're all channels without realizing you're channels half of the time. Yes, we still have our ego wounds that have triggered us, and sometimes we get our intuition confused with our ego. We're fucking human. Yeah? So, Nero Moon says, I'm not familiar so much with Gene Keys, but definitely open and intrigued to learn more. I highly recommend it, Nira. It's amazing. So, especially because it gives you the archetypes to work through as well. So that's door 61 is the mystic. So I'm blending the magician and the mystic together here with door 19 of the codon ring, which now this one is the uterarian. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. However, this again is relating to the synesthesia, the interdependence of people and their needs, okay? Your needs. What do you need? We've got the basic human needs of a person, you know, the food, shelter, safety, emotional, all that sort of business, right? I can't remember the dude's name, the psychologist or the whoever it was that created that. I've got it on the tip of my tongue. It's a hierarchy of needs is what I'm trying to get out, guys. Yeah, so we look to this energy and its increased sensitivity to higher energy fields and patterns. So again, for those of you who have had a chart reading with me, you know that for me, Uranus energy is the masculine version of intuition. Yes, we have, and Mercury, Maslow. Yes, Maven, thank you so much. I can't believe I forgot it. Yeah, so Maslow's, I'm not gonna forget that now. I'm gonna remember that always. Thank you, Maven. So those, yes, going back, can you bring it back, please? Thank you so much. Okay, yes, so Uranus is the masculine version of intuition, Neptune is the feminine version of intuition, and Mercury is sort of like the androgynous sibling, so to speak, of, for me anyway, the way that I interpret the planet's energies. Yeah, Uranus is very much a masculine intuition because it can see forward. It's similarly to, I guess, a shaman. A shaman sees with the headlights on, forward, focus forward, right? The shaman can see, I'm just getting chills right now, into the non-ordinary realms and through the quantum to see into the future, to see the way forward. And that's why the shamans were the people of the village that people would go to for answers, okay? And that's Uranus energy, always looking forward. Yeah, so how can you bring that more into your life? Yes, cut the past, forget the past. Yes, we had the Cancer full moon, wolf moon at the beginning on the 7th, okay? This was bringing up the energy from the Cancer new moon that we had in July, June, July, when we had the Divine Mother activation. Now, for those of you who are new to my space, if you jump on my YouTube channel, you'll see the Cancer new moon, Cancer new moon Divine Mother activation video on my YouTube. If you go and check that out, there'll be definitely more guidance for you there, okay? So that's enough about Gene Keys. Let's have a look at this chart. All right, so 1 degree and 32 minutes, not 37 like I said, so excuse that, guys. All right, so Mercury is at 8 degrees. We're looking at squares. We're looking at, yeah, Mercury is still squaring Jupiter and semi-square to Saturn, the semi-square energy, and also Venus. So the semi-square energy, this is a slight challenge. However, I feel for most of us, because we have survived this really sort of rebirthing energy that the Capricorn Saturnian Sun transit has afforded us, we're bringing through and integrating a lot of that medicine now. And so this square to semi-square, sorry, to Venus and Mercury and to Saturn, but with Venus and Saturn conjunct now, this is just refortifying in ourselves what Capricorn season taught us, okay? So when we're coming through and we're seeing that this Mercury is squaring Jupiter, it's like we feel that we're a little bit like, oh shit, but can I energy. Similarly to when we have hard aspects to Chiron in Aries, we doubt ourselves, right? Now we have Chiron in Aries, we see the moon come into square and into transit Chiron in Aries once every month, and we know that we go through those ebbs and flows of self-confidence issues, right? That's what I'm picking up here very strongly with when it comes to Mercury square Jupiter, and seeing that Mercury is semi-square that conjunction of Venus and Saturn. Yes, it's in, Mercury is in trine to Uranus, so that's very beneficial indeed. However, when I'm looking at this chart, what I'm feeling is it's more to do with breaking through blockages, because the sun and moon are in square to the north and south node, okay? So it's bringing through the wisdom and the medicine and what your shadows taught you. Yes, even if we want to go back to Libra season, Scorpio season, yes, when we were having those eclipses, like what were you taught then? Yes, because we at the start of the year, we received the medicine again of the Cancer Divine Mother transmission from the new moon in 2022, and now we're seeing this moon in Aquarius being like, okay, well, now what are you going to do with that? You've learned how to re-nurture yourself. You've learned how to see forward. What steps are you now going to take in order to make it a default of you embodying who you are? Basically is what I want to say. Like when I feel into it, that's what my heart says. It's like, how can you be more of you? And embracing that. Yeah, so thank you all so much for joining me today. I will pull a card as well for this moon. I want to check asteroids and fixed star charts. I haven't looked at them yet, but I'm just going to bring them up quickly. Oh, we are in Aquarius, so nothing really. Yeah, okay. I hope that music is okay for you guys. I'm just checking. We've got Aquila, Sagitta, and Cygnus. Cygnus is nice. Alibero, Sham, Tarazed. Tarazed fixed stars. On this 1 degree of Aquarius. Cygnus is giving me very good vibes. Cygnus reminds me of the swan medicine. So very much like relax, be chill. No, keep your dignity about yourself. Is what I want to say when I look at this fixed star. I have no idea what it is, but it's called Alberio, and it's in the constellation of Cygnus. So like a cygnet, you know, like a swan. Erica says lovely. Yeah, so I'm really excited, guys, for all of us. Yes, It has been challenging up until this point. I'm just going to make sure I haven't missed anything else. Hey Danica, lovely of you to join, sister. It's so nice of you to connect with you recently. Thank you. All right, so what I want you to do is, as well, because this new moon tomorrow at 753 hours, 753 hours in Melbourne, Australia, daylight time. All right, this is going to be in our 12th house again, guys. So as I was mentioning, the Neptune being the feminine intuition and Uranus being the more masculine intuition is the vibe that it gives me with the way that I channel. It's feeling very much so in the 12th house. It's like, well, which, hey Rob and Nira, thank you. It's like giving me the vibe of, can you bring the picture back through, please? Oh, yeah, okay. It's like the Wizard of Oz. It's like, which Oz do you want to create for yourself? Danica Rose says, I love your vibes. Thank you so much. Likewise, sister. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's giving me the vibe of like Aquarius moon in new moon, super moon in the 12th. It's like, which version of the Wizard of Oz, which version of Oz do you want to create? Yeah, that's what it's like. Very, very powerful energies, I feel, as well. Just simply because, you know, we are only one planet off of having all the energy clear, right? And Uranus, as we know, is going to station direct at 2200 hours, you know, just over 14 hours later after this new moon. So with that Uranus energy beaming down, we know that when it stations, it's like, and to be technical with you guys, like Uranus is a transpersonal planet. It moves so slow. It's already ground to a halt at the degree and the minute in which it's going to go direct anyway, especially so close to it. So we're on the minute and the degree in which it's going to retrograde already, you know. So we have this supercharged energy of, yes, it's technically still retrograde, but the degrees of the zodiac are just as important and potent as what the zodiacs and the planets are themselves. You know, each time it steps to a different degree, it's so powerful. So you've got to track that as well, for the level of mastery that we're at right now, you know. And Uranus being at 14 degrees, it's in that middle 14 degrees and 56 minutes, you know, it's about to go direct at that. So we have to go back to where were we like during the last time that we're at 14 degrees and 56 minutes. I can't even think off the top of my head when that would have been right now. So please forgive me. I've been researching so much astrology and doing the year forecast for the moons and the retrogrades that I have too many numbers in my head right now. So I'm not even going to try and guess. Okay. So what else do you want me to draw? Can you please give me what else I'm supposed to be looking at, guys? Okay. The pushing driving force here is that we do have the sun and new moon in trine to Mars, now direct of course in Gemini. So that the trine energy is really supportive, as is that sextile to Jupiter. Yeah, so this is why we feel we can have a pushing, or not a pushing, I don't want to say a pushing. I feel like this is what's given us, I'm just getting chills right up my spine as I'm feeling into this. It's like it's giving us that new lease, that lightness. Yeah, as I mentioned at the very start of this live, when the sun ingressed Aquarius, it was like Saturn took its foot off my neck. You know, I just felt woo. Danica Rose says, do you have an email list to get these updates? No, and this is all live. I'm just channeling it straight off the charts, my love. I have nothing pre-written whatsoever. This is all just off the cuff. Whatever comes out, comes out. So I do hope you're enjoying it. I do have a blog though. So yes, I do need to get back into that. So if you subscribe to my website, you'll get the blog the blog updates, but I haven't written anything on there for a while. So Erica says, please scoop all this amazing info up and plonk it into my brain. Erica, you're so sweet. Janika says, oh, link me, babe. Okay, I will. I'll DM you afterwards, my love. Yeah. All right. So what else do we need to tell the collective, guys, for this new moon? We'll do cards. Okay, I'm getting guided to do cards. Just bear with me a moment. I'm having water with cucumber tonight and a little bit of lime juice. I've never done that combination before. I put the cucumber in and then I was guided to put the lime in and I was like, okay, no worries. But it's really quite yummy. And is the music too loud while we're having a little bit of a... Let's dive into the business energy. To be honest, Danica, yeah, it's that's why I'm doing the Saturn Masterclass first in the Masterclass series. And just to plug that a little bit as well, like there are tickets still available. I had to push it back. So music is good. Fantastic. Thank you, Danica. Nira says, I do feel your energy and vibration and appreciate, although I don't know astrology to this degree. That's okay. I feel that's why I like to channel it more as well for people, because then it's like I'm not sitting there going, oh yes, well this is degrees, this is at this degree, and this is, you know, conjunct trine, blah blah blah, and then it confuses people. So I just tell people what the message is by channeling the chart. Does that make sense? So no worries at all, Nira. And Erica says, so excited, card time. Yes. Maven asks, what's your masterclass about? This is, hi Janika, Janika's going off in the comments. Thank you, my love. Yes, plug away. Okay, so Saturn Masterclass, little plug, all right? It's up on my website. But however, I was inspired to create this class because Capricorn season squares my Mercury, Saturn, and Pluto in Libra. And honestly, if I didn't know that this was happening, I'd want to put myself into a psych ward. And furthermore, I've been studying astrology since 2017, okay? And it has only been this year, embarrassingly enough to admit, okay? It has only been this year that I put 2 and 2 together and realized that no wonder Capricorn season, Christmas, New Year's is so hard for myself and many, many other people. Yes, because those who have Libra and Aries placements have Capricorn season in square to their sun, rising or moon. And for me, I have, like I said, Mercury, Saturn and Pluto all in Libra. So I've had this Mercury retrograde and Venus and sun, because the Mercury, sun, moon, Venus, they travel all so closely together, you know, like I think it's the furthest you'll see Venus away from the moon, and the sun is like 20 degrees, okay? So they're always so close together. But we have Mercury now coming over the top of that energy too, and we're going to see a reprise of this energy. Mercury is actually going to go to retrograde on December 13th at 8 degrees of Capricorn again. So this, take note guys for yourself. How did you feel this Capricorn season? Yeah? And what were the most difficult aspects for you? Because we're going to be experiencing virtually, if not almost a mirrored retrograde on the 13th of December this year with Mercury in Capricorn, okay? So this is what inspired my Saturn Masterclass. For those of you who don't know, I've had a history with depression, anxiety, like complex PTSD, symptoms. I've never been diagnosed as that, just to clarify. Alcoholism, suicidal ideation, you know, and I want to say, like, I've mastered that to a far greater ability than what I was 6 to 7 years ago. You know, I started to reawaken in 2011, 2012, or 20, yeah, around that time. And my drinking went off the charts then. That was the inception of me becoming an alcoholic. And to the point where I drank myself into a suicidal mess, anxiety riddled, depression, by 2015, I had a nervous breakdown. I was running a law firm in the city, and I used to joke to my friends and be like, oh yeah, I'm a functioning drunk or a functioning alcoholic, and I get wasted just to rewrite my, just to clean slate, like a reset every week, every midweek or whatever. Anyway, so, you know, I'm 6 years sober. I've just recently, as of this Capricorn season, stopped cigarettes again. Yay, so I'm 30 days. Hi, Jenny May. Lovely of you to join. Thank you so much. So I'm 30 days no cigarettes. Or no, 33 days no coffee, sorry. And therefore 27 days no cigarettes again, no tobacco. So, you know, I don't demonize either of these. They're all medicines, yeah. However, I've been a smoker on and off for 22 years, 23 years. So I like to take a rest. You know, we need to fast from everything that we do in our lives for it to be healthy, as I mentioned in my post earlier today. So the Saturn Masterclass is completely inspired by my own sensitivities. Yes, I'm an astrologer, but I'm not one of those people who wakes up in the morning and looks at my chart to be like, oh, what's going to happen today? I'm so attuned to the energy. I look to the astrology to find answers of why I'm thinking and feeling the things that I'm feeling. Yeah. So I know I'm not the only sensitive one. Erica says, you're amazing, truly, such a strength. Thank you so much, Erica. That hit my heart, babe. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, you know, I know I'm not the only one. We're all so attuned, yes, and so sensitive to these shifts. I for one can feel when Mercury ingresses a new sign by minutes of a degree, you know. I'm like, oh, something shifted, have a look. Yeah, you know, Mercury shifted, you know, 10 minutes into Gemini. It was the last time, you know, I can recall off the top of my head. I know where the moon is going to be just by dropping in and asking myself, what does this energy feel like? Oh yeah, cool. All right, so we're in Saggy now. Okay, sweet. Like a couple of days ago, I was in the studio and I'm like, I can feel it, you know. And I'm not the only one that is this psychic, okay, guys? Like this sensitive to the energies. Erica says, being on the anxiety roller coaster too. Yes, Erica. You should come and definitely have a look. Be a part of the class to find out, because the first 5 people, I have 1 person already who sold a ticket. 2, the first 5 people that join the Saturn Masterclass, I'm going to channel your Saturn placements, yes, so that you can understand how Saturn is presenting in your life and how you're meant to be operating from that Saturnian archetype for what is in, for what sign Saturn is in, but also what house Saturn is in, and then also taking into account how to navigate the transits through the zodiac each year, yes, and each month, okay? Especially as we experience this Mercury retrograde in Capricorn really put a lot of pressure on us, okay? It's going to do the same thing again at the end of this year. So that's why I wanted to start with the Saturn Masterclass. And then February, we're going to do Mercury Masterclass, and the Mercury Masterclass is going to run through all of the retrogrades for the year. It's going to teach you about how to navigate and balance, like, and harmonize. I don't like the word balance so much, but it's going to teach you how to harmonize using mental transmutation, okay, the true art of alchemy, how to navigate this for you, because mental health has, yes, I'm very spiritual, you know, very mystical, blah blah blah. However, I'm holistic as fuck when it comes to this. Like, if people come and see me for a reading and I feel into their energy and I know they don't need a reading, they just need somebody to talk to, or, you know, they might need to go and see a counselor, or they might need, you know, they might need just to work with some crystals, or to go and try a different breathwork technique, or to stop breathwork entirely, you know. Hey Zach, thanks for joining, brother. Nice to see you. Mwah. If you're the Zach I'm thinking of, it's been forever. Brandon J, lovely of you to join, bro. Thank you. So that's why I'm doing this Saturn Masterclass, is because I take mental health very seriously, and Saturn and Mercury together, like mine are conjunct in my natal chart. So it's really not surprising whatsoever that I've had issue with mental health, depression, suicidal ideation, you know, questioning my sanity so much throughout my whole life. Yeah, Nira Moon says, good to be in tune to that individually. Yes, absolutely. And so we're going to be looking at it from a very 3D perspective of how can we make it benefit ourselves? How can we work with the energies? Yes. But then we're also, like in the class, I really want to teach you guys, you know, what Saturn energy stands for, the mythos behind it, you know, behind the archetype. Yes, the story of Kronos, and also how we can turn and transmute that energy to being in a more lighter energy for us, so that it's not such a hard taskmaster as it is a parent whom, yes, Kronos ate his kids. We know this, okay? The reasoning behind him eating his kids is far more concerning actually than him actually eating his children, to believe it or not. It's very, very crazy. Anyways, so I want you to also learn how to use planetary transits of these, you know, the luminaries, sun and moon, transiting the planets as well. That's why this class is going for one class each month. You can buy a bundle as well at the moment, the Saturn ticket plus super early bird tickets for both Venus and Mercury, or Mercury and Venus. That is available. If you just DM me, I can send you a link, and I will forward you over all of the Zoom links once they're prepared, because I only have the Saturn event up at the moment, and the Mercury and Venus copy, like my writing and everything for the tickets, is still being prepared. So that wasn't a very little brief plug. However, that's my event, and what I'm going to be focusing on this year are these masterclasses, because I feel it is one key element in our toolbox to understand ourselves so much better. You know, I'm going to be going through the North Node as well, the North and South nodes, and the Vertex, as well as Chiron. Okay, so I really love for you to jump on board, especially because, you know, the ticket prices are going to be going up. I've got super early bird price at the moment for Mercury and Venus. If you buy like tonight up until the 1st of February, it's $222 for all 3 classes. Otherwise, you can just buy them individually for whichever class comes along, and you're like, oh, I want to learn about Venus, but I don't really care about Mercury or Saturn, or I want to learn about Pluto, but I don't really want to learn about the North Node and Neptune, you know. Erica just says, oh, hi, Erica's been writing, sorry. Good to be in tune with that individually, Nira Moon says. And Erica says, and that's why I resonate with you so much, the empath feels. Thank you so much, sister. Yeah, I think it's like the Cancerian rising and Pisces 8th house, you know, Mars and Jupiter in Scorpio as well. Yeah. Nira Moon, I like you. First time listening to you live. Oh, thank you, Nira. Well, welcome. I'm so glad you jumped on. Erica, are the classes something that we can replay and rewatch? Great question. Thank you for asking, because I forgot to mention. Yes, you get the replay for life. And I'm also going to be providing you the PDF of the slides as well, so that you have like a little mini workbook as well. So, you know, not a workbook, but just, you know, so that you've got it in PDF form of what was presented, because that's one thing that I've noticed in a lot of the classes that I do online. Like, I'm constantly doing classes for all different types of areas in my business, things that I want to learn for healing modalities and such. And what I tend to do is I screenshot the Zoom meeting. Like, if on my phone, I'll screenshot it. And then, you know, but it's nice to have it all in one place. So I'll be providing the PDFs for you as well, for whoever attends. Okay. And it is only the first 5 people that purchase tickets that will have their charts channeled each event as well. So if you buy the bundle tonight, you're in for the first 3 classes. You're going to have your chart done. Does that make sense? Yeah. So that's how we have to run it, because then it's fair for everybody. So cards. I'm just going to take this chart off because I keep getting distracted. looking at the chart above me. Does anybody have any questions? Oh, I just had 4 and 4 on both lives. Thank you for jumping on. Does anybody have any questions at this point in time before we go into cards? I'll also be bringing out a post soon, guys, to let you know ways in which that you can work with me, because I'm restructuring what I'm offering, and I'm bringing in something called legacy offers as well, because I want to start offering free sessions to people, not just with the monthly competition that I'm running at the moment. Like if you share and tag my stuff to do with Alchemy with Amanda, or on this profile as well, you can be entered into the competition, and it's drawn on the 4th of every month, and you can win a 30-minute session with me, and you get the copy of the replay as well of the session, of the esoteric empowerment session. Nero Moon says, I don't know what time I'm born. Sometimes it's asked. Well, if you want a correct housing position, yes, it's absolutely required. If you have a guesstimate of somewhere between up to 30 minutes, that can be accurate. But however, if you don't know what time you're born, I really highly recommend that you seek out an astrologer who does a rectification chart. I do not do that. Yes, a rectification chart will be able to give you a birth time going forward. All right, Nero Moon? Yeah. So, no questions? Okay. So legacy offers are going to be helping fund free sessions. Okay, so they'll be legacy offers will be high ticket offers, and part of those funds will go toward creating workshops, creating free sessions for people to win through challenges. And yeah, I've got a lot coming up and a lot coming out for everybody. So I'd be really honored if you would share my stuff, and then you can join the monthly competition. And each tag, each share is an individual entry. So if you share one of my posts and you tag me at the same time, that's 2 entries into the competition. For this month alone, I have 14 people, or 14 entrants into the competition for this month. So thank you everybody who's joined. And yeah, since we don't have any questions, and I'm still open for one-on-one sessions as well. Yeah, with esoteric empowerment. So definitely jump on my website and have a look at that. And if you have any questions, just DM me, okay? There's payment plans available as well. First cut is the Justice card. Beautiful. All right. Listen to this song. Can you hear it? It's one of my favorites. Where is it? Can you hear it? What were we talking about before? To the flow of love that can heal me. This is Alexa Sunshine Rose, Living Waters. I release control. I just got chills everywhere. It's been ages since I've been live. Will heal me. It's so beautiful. All right, guys. So, Spirit, we're gonna do cards. I have no idea how long we've been going for. What time is it? I've got 62%, 61% on this phone. All right, cool. And this phone, 72%. Perfect. Awesome. All right. So, cards. Knight of Swords. As we were saying, guys, like, getting clear. With the Knight of Swords, I'm glad it's not reversed. It was just a cut, because the Knight of Swords reverse is telling me that you love this song too, Maven. Yeah, likewise. It's so beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, so Knight of Swords coming out. Stop running around like a headless chicken, as we say here in Australia. Better Bricks, thank you for joining. Stop running around like a headless chook, is what they say in Australia. Ground your ass. Like I was saying at the start, we need to ground, yeah? And we didn't even do the breath work thing. I just kept going, didn't I? So, sit, get comfortable, close your eyes, and drop in right now. Do it now. Just take a nice couple of deep breaths in through your nose, and I want you to take the tongue away from the roof of your mouth and just exhale through the mouth. You can make a sigh if you feel. I get really high energy when I get on lives anyway, so I do feel very grounded, but at the same time I talk very fast because of my Mercury and Saturn conjunct in the 3rd house of Gemini. Okay, Kashi, nice of you to join. All right, so just take a nice couple of deep breaths, yeah? You can place your hands on your body as well. And release, take the tongue off the roof of your mouth. Wiggle your jaw around. And drop your breath down deeper and deeper into your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral and your root with each exhale. Intend for it to drop down, okay? Hey Les, lovely of you to join, bro. 7 of Wands to the Tower. The Tower is not to be feared. This is Uranus energy for those of you who do not know. So and the Emperor is under that. So if this is, yeah, this is not a surprise, guys. All right. Tower energy is like what we were saying at the very, very beginning, learning how to work with the chaos, using the chaos energy for our benefit. Yes, learning how to dance with it to create. What does the collective need to know for this new moon in Aquarius, please? The Page of Cups. So what were we talking about at the very, very beginning, guys? The Divine Mother transmission about nurturing ourselves, listening to our own inner child. How do we want to be? What vibration do we want to come from? And attuning to that through our own waters, right? Underlying energy, more cups. 9 of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups for me, please, for this new moon. Thank you. The King of Wands. So as I said, taking action forward and being confident. At the very start of this channel, we were talking about like letting go of the past and not worrying about who or what was thought of you or you thought of yourself, more pointedly, in the past. Like forgiving yourself for that and moving forward, yeah? So King of Wands is now, you have all of the knowledge. As I said again, at the very start of this channel, it was like we've had all of the wisdom come through us from Scorpio season with the eclipses, and then we've navigated through Capricorn season and how grueling that was for some of us as well. The salamanders are eating their tails in the back of the card here, guys. Yes, in the Knight of Wands, the salamanders don't eat their tails. This is implying that the Knight is actually still acquiring knowledge. In the King, the salamanders are eating their tails. So we have all of the knowledge now. Yeah? We have all of the wisdom, being able to move forward with that and trusting that as well with our wand. Yes? Similarly to grounding down the staff in the Magician, right? And we are in the gate of the Magician, door 60 of Gene Keys. Unamas for this new moon. Whoa, okay, that's way too many. That is 6 cards. Just look at it. All right, 6 cards. They told me to just look at it. Okay. It's the 7 of Wands, the Tower, Justice, Emperor, 9 of Pentacles, and 7 of Swords. So please do not bullshit yourself. You know your worth. You just have to make a solid plan, guys. No more bullshitting yourself of who you really are. You know your power, okay? You just need to make a plan about the effort, how to put in the right amount of effort, the required amount of effort for what it is that you want to create. Because right now you're coming out of this sort of energy of, oh, holy fuck, I got to keep going. I got to keep going even though I don't know where I'm going through the fog of the chaos of the Tower. For others of you, you're like, yes, this is exactly what I want because this is now blown out all the fog out of my sight. So now I can see which way I'm going forward with pristine clarity. Upright swords in the tarot are pristine clarity. Okay? And you've got the Justice here. Justice is the card for Libra, thus Venus, thus 7th house energy. So, and I've got 7 people on the Instagram live and 2 people here. So 7 on the Instagram. Somebody on the Instagram. Gemini Brett. Oh my goodness, I am so honored. Love you, brother. And Nat. Oh my goodness. Thank you for joining. This Libra card denotes for everybody, it's what we put in, we get out, how much effort, how much planning. Yes, and especially with the red again and the magenta coming back to that grounded energy, grounding it in, especially through the heart with the green sashes here on the judge. Yeah. Okay. So you've got to ground it through your heart. And something I heard earlier today or yesterday when I was on a call, I'm in a couple of groups at the moment, and they're doing live 3 or 4 day courses, like where it's inspiring visionary entrepreneurs and things like this in our industry. And one of them said, where you create from is what you are creating. And I feel that is very much what this Justice card is coming out for, to make a plan, something that you can create, that's you're opening your mind up a little bit more to seeing what your true worth is, okay, in the Nine of Pentacles, because the Seven of Swords here is reminding you to stop gaslighting yourself, stop lying to yourself, okay, and it's an encouragement to keep moving forward. So do not fear the Tower. The Tower is Uranian energy, Uranus energy. So it's always expect the unexpected with Uranus energy, okay? Now I'm going to put those back in there, and we'll get one card, please, Spirit. Just pardon me a moment, guys. Okay. All right. What a must, please, for the collective for this Aquarius super new moon. Oh, there it is. It popped out. Four of Swords. So as we had the clarity with the swords upright in the Justice card, these swords are now pointing downwards. So it is more internal reflection time going forward. And as I said again with the fours, this is foundational, but also fours are ruled by Uranus. So it's that getting clearing the smog for yourself so that you can move forward. All right. You got to go within when you are. Thank you so much. All right, I will say that. Thank you. They're just telling me right now, some of you have come through Capricorn season. Oh, beautiful. Two of Cups is the underlying energy. I'll go into that underlying energy in a moment. So they've just, can you bring it back, please? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, some of you have come through this Capricorn season, and I can feel there's this pull on my sacral coming through right now. Some of you are like, scrambling. You feel that you're scrambling for a life preserver. You're like, how do I keep moving through? How do I keep going forward when I feel like I haven't had a chance to stop? Okay, this is where that Two of Cups energy is going to come in. It's also where the Four of Swords energy is going to come in, because if you didn't listen to your meat suit, your vessel, your avatar during Capricorn season, you will potentially pay for it. Nira Moon says, that's me. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. You got to rest. You got to listen to your body, okay? Your meat suit is far more intelligent than you, okay? You have to listen to it. Yes, you've got responsibilities. I understand that. You've got bills to pay. I understand that. Trust me, okay? However, if you don't take care of your vessel, what do you think is going to happen? Yeah? You only get one in this incarnation, I'm afraid. Yeah? There are no upgrades. You have to take care of it. Okay? So start listening to it. So, Four of Swords, stop. When you are, that's what they were saying. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. When you are scrambling for external energy, all right, Alira, thank you so much for joining, my love. When you are scrambling for that external energy and you're looking for that life preserver, you know, for me and for many others, we go through phases of being like, oh, I just need another coach. I just need another class. I just need another mentor. I just need. Yeah. And it's like, you know what? When you find yourself in that space, stop everything. Don't go and buy anything else. Pull your energy all the way back into yourself. Don't go and spend money to make yourself feel better. Watch what you're putting into your body as well, into your stomach, because, you know, our stomach is one of our 3 brains. We've got our stomach, our heart, and our brain, right? 3 brains in the body. So you've got to pay attention to what you're putting in your stomach as well, okay? However, when you are scrambling and looking for that life preserver, those are the moments where you have to bring mindfulness back to yourself to realize that you are in a state of lack or scarcity, or in a, I want to say, like, it feels more of a trauma response for somebody. Maybe Nira, maybe it's you, Nira. However, collectively, it may not always be a trauma response. It could be just be a response to an old wound, okay? They are 2 separate things. So if you are looking for life preservers right now and you're wanting someone, sorry, I have hair on my face. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, excuse me. I'm so sorry, but it was like in my eye. If you are looking for, Nira Moon says, yes, thank you. You're so welcome. Nah. If you are looking for that life preserver, you've got to stop yourself. Yeah? Because the more that you search externally, the more suffering you're going to put yourself into. And Erica Page perfectly said, my love, a distraction, a quick fix. Exactly. There are no band-aids on this spiritual journey. There are no quick fixes. Yeah? There are no shortcuts. And when you attempt to do a shortcut, you are going to be detoured and taken back through whatever you tried to avoid. It's just the way that it works. Yeah? So, pause yourself and balance your energies, okay? The underlying energies here is the 2 of Cups with the Queen of Wands and the 9 of Wands to the 10 of Pentacles for this new moon, and the 5 of Swords thereafter. So again, what was I talking about with the mental health? Yeah, this comes up a lot for readings for me with people who are on medications, this combination together, okay? The fact that it's come out from after the 2 of Cups and the Queen of Wands to the 9 of Wands tells me that some of you have been having a resurgence of depression, anxiety. You may have been even revising, or maybe you need to revise with your medical professional practitioner if your medication levels are even correct for where you're at in your journey. Do they need to be raised or do they need to be lowered? Are they an effective dose without being overkill? Yes, they just need to be effective. That is all. You know, you only need the littlest amount, or you need to up your dose. Okay, so please check in with your doctor. If you have been questioning that, use this reading as confirmation to go and see your doctor about your medication levels. Okay, I'm not a doctor. I have a disclaimer on my website. Please go check it out. Okay, so back to the 2 of Cups and the Queen of Wands. All right. The caduceus here, up into the lion's head with the wings. Okay, that's Isis energy. Up to the caduceus. The caduceus represents the yin and the yang, if you don't know. The Ida and the Pindula up to the central Sushumna, which we have 72,000 nadis coming off of our central Sushumna. So this is why Sukha Kriya of alternate nostril breathing is one of my go-tos for everybody, including myself, when I'm feeling scattered and out of sorts with my energy, okay? So this is self-mastery, because the Queen, she does create as she wishes here. She is the Witch of the Tarot of the Minor Arcana, if you didn't know, all right? So, and she has the sunflowers in the back here, as well as represented on the Sun card of the Leo energy. So this is also confidence, self-confidence, but also success. So when you balance yourself and come from a grounded space, as we were talking about at the very, very start of this video, this live tonight, when you come from a very grounded space for your visions, for what you want to create in the future, and not allowing things from the past to come back and haunt you. Some of you are revisiting some very dark spaces, as I have been this Capricorn season, in and out of, right? Visiting some very dark spaces. It doesn't mean we're regressing. We're not going back to who we once were. We are going clear, we're going deeper into clearing and healing a deeper layer of what we experienced in the past. Does this make sense? This is the wounded warrior, right? Going forward. Nero Moon says, oh my God, so much of that vision for the future. Yes. Yes. So don't allow the resurfacing of anxiety, depression, or suicidal ideation to make you feel that you're broken again, guys. I've been there, you know? And especially when we see, again, this is why I'm doing the Saturn Masterclass first, when we see Sun square Saturn, Mercury square Saturn, right? It can put you in a really dark hole. So, you know, it's not Christmas and New Year's that depresses people. It's fucking Capricorn season. It's Saturn, right? Rob says makes sense. Thank you, brother. So, this is why it's so important, you know, and astrology is just a tool, okay? You know, and it doesn't matter which version of astrology that you want to follow either. As I said at the beginning, I'm very holistic in all of my teachings and everything that I consume to help me support all of you as my purpose, right? I read and I listen and I absorb as much information as possible on all of the things, yeah, so that I can give you the most as a friend of mine, Sarah Ashley Astrology, if you don't know, we did a swap session and she said that my session was integrative healing, and I feel that sums it up perfectly. I never knew the word before, but it's integrative because I draw on all of the medicine from all of the wisdom of all of the different things that I've learned experientially as well as informally studied to better serve you. Yeah? So, Spirit, how are we feeling? Oh, we got the book to do. Thank you. Does anybody have any questions on that? Or do you need any questions answered? Nero says, thank you, lovely. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. And thank you for hanging out, Danica. You're amazing. So, I've had people popping on and off with you guys. Is it Danica or is it perhaps somebody else? I'm not sure. All right, so I marked the Aquarius page. Like, look how many pages I have marked. Anyways, I'm a big fan of the post-it note. I marked the page with a Phoenix card that was on my desk here, on my reading desk. Erica says that reading is spot on, always is. Thank you so much, Erica. Love you, sister. So I marked it with the Phoenix card. Yes. The Phoenix will always rise, and we have been. Phoenix is rising continuously in domino effect since, if we're going to be real, probably, I would say, Leo season of last year. So Aquarius, 1 degree. Let's read it. For those of you who are astrology geeks like myself, this is Elias Lonsdale. Elias Lonsdale's Inside Degrees. Everybody in Instagram knows this book so well because I do love to, I get guided to it a lot and I do love it. It's very potent. So let's see what 1 degree of Aquarius brings us tonight. So I'll just have a little bit more water because I don't want to get chappy. This is one of the Rum Dust songs, the Alchemist Prayer album. All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, focus. It's called Aquarius 1 degree. Is called a two-headed calf. So taking a good look at things with an eager eye brings you right into the middle of the dilemma of polarities. As you stand there faced with the different sides, you're impartial. Neither side pulls you more sharply than the other. Immense opportunity, huge challenge. You have vital potential for brilliant synthesis, but a subtle temptation to think too long. A schooling in alchemy in every moment. Do you find what is ready to emerge, or do you think about it? Progressive evolution draws you through your mistakes into all that can be. I am covered in chills from head to toe, guys. Oh my God. This is pretty, like, I love that spirit guides me this way. Thank you, God Source Creator One Kantanka. I love you so much. Like, every single time this I'm guided to read from this book, it puts a perfect bow on the whole session. So I just thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to every single person who is on the live with me on Facebook and on Instagram. I am so, so honored. I really do hope that this has served. I don't know where else to go from here, like what else to mention, but of course Uranus stationing direct, okay, at 2200 hours Australian Eastern Daylight Time after the new moon on the 22nd, okay? So you're gonna be feeling, I think that's why they were talking about the grounded energy so much throughout this session, right? So let's just like chill this music out a bit because I love this song so much, it's really distracting me. Sorry, so I'm just going to turn it down a bit. Anyways, I just want to say thank you all so much for being here. And Erica says, biggest smiles. I never want these lives to end. Thank you. That's so nice of you. What I feel we'll do is, let's just close it out with, like, we'll do a little visualization, okay? And I want you to get comfortable. Yeah, I love doing this for you guys. This is like one of my favorite things to do. Yeah, so put the cards away, and I'm gonna burn some more sage for me on my end. Yeah, just because I love it so much. Oh, Math House, nice of you to join. Long time no see. All right, I'll put the cards away. All right, so get comfortable, guys. All right. Where is my, there it is. All right. This is my homemade rattle. Lentils and brown rice. Okay, so just clearing the energy, yeah, from the readings. Now place your hands anywhere on your body, and I want you to close your eyes, please. Get really comfortable. And just bring your awareness to your breath. You can place your hands out and open with palms facing up if you wish, or you can place them on your body. There is no right or wrong in this arena, in this space. Just get super comfortable. And with each breath in, I want you to breathe in through your nose, and I want you to drop it deeper into your belly. Don't force it. Just gentle, deep breaths in through the nose. And as you exhale, open your mouth and drop your tongue down. And come more into your body. That's beautiful. You can stretch your neck out as well. Someone's got something in their neck going on. Yeah, I can feel that. Someone's right shoulder is having problems. Maybe you need a different pillow, whoever that's for. All right, so as you are bringing your awareness into your body, just gonna send you guys some sage. God Source Creator One Kantanka. Please ensure that everybody on these lives and whomever comes across the replay receives the peace and solace in their heart that they are desiring at this very moment, the inspiration that their heart and soul desires to continue and carry forward on their path. Giving them the strength to keep going. Alira says, that's me. I just saw my osteo for my neck and shoulders. Maybe you need a new pillow, sweetheart. It feels very pinchy. Okay. So let's bring forward all the blessings from our ancestors, our forefathers, and pay homage to the people of our land. yes, wherever we are across the world. May they guide us, provide us with extra strength and grace when we need it. Rob says, I smelt the sage. Yeah, nice one, brother. I believe you 100%. Nero Moon is just keep going. Yes, exactly right, Nero Moon. The strength and courage to keep moving forward, to keep going, and to offer ourselves the grace and compassion and unconditional love for our humanness, for our human experience. Yes. Drop down further into your body. And I want you to just focus on your heart. You can imagine whatever color you like, a lotus, a swirling vortex, or just simply beautiful divine light coming out of this space. And as you breathe down into this space, the light becomes brighter and brighter. With each inhale, breathing in the energy, you're holding the divine energy, then you're exhaling and releasing the heavy stagnancy and opening that space more, bringing more awareness of your space, bringing the light into your aura, your field, and the space in which that you are sat right now. Seeing a lot of golden and yellow golden light for you guys, which is gorgeous. Imagine that you were sat in this light and this is your safe space. This is your energy. No one may enter without permission. And this is how you hold your frequency. This is how you hold your energy. And this is how you cultivate and practice managing your energy. Is working with visualization of the light and using your breath to fill this space. So as we're opening our heart space now, we're sitting in the center of this golden, beautiful golden light. Ask your heart what it is that you want to create going forward. How do you want to be in your daily life, vibrationally going forward? And feel that vibration. Feel exactly how you want to be feeling on the daily basis. To help your cells remember that feeling. To allow your heart to remember the elation and the peace. You have nothing to fear in this space whatsoever. And you have nowhere else to be but here right now with all of us. And so ask your heart, what are we going to create going forward? How can I love and accept more of myself without judging myself? Yes? And listen to the first response that comes up. 99.9% of the time, your first immediate response without thought is your intuition. And then within nanoseconds, your monkey mind and ego mind come in and give you, oh no, but. And it's like, no buts. We're going purely off our intuition, our heart's, intuitive heart's intuition. And I just want you to sit and create, even if it's just a seed of an intention for what you may go and write about and set ritual on for this moon. What do you want to focus on for your intentions? I mentioned Sarah Ashley Astrology earlier, and she's just messaged me on Instagram. I love that woman so much. Capricorns. She's a Capricorn queen. So intuitive. So sit in your intention, or the seed of your intention of what you're going to write about. And realize that in a new moon phase, the creation. It's the creation energy as the moon builds, right, to its fullness. Yeah. So remember that during this next moon phase, yes, we're new moon in Aquarius, full moon. Where's my list? I just read it out earlier. Yeah, it's a full Leo moon next at 16 degrees and 40 minutes on the 6th of February. So between now and the 6th of February, edge towards and will edge. Some of you need to be doing semen retention, I just got told. If you're not already practicing semen retention, or for the ladies, if you're not practicing edging, yes, with your tantra practices and cultivation of your energy, highly recommend. But as we step forward through until the 6th of February, take steps each day towards that which you want to be embodying and want to be creating. How do you want to feel? How do you want to look? How do you want your day to unfold each day? And create from that space of my life is the ceremony that I want to be residing in. That feels so good. Yeah. How do I want to feel? How can I allow my heart to create that vibration for me on a daily? How can I listen to myself more? Yeah. So I feel that that's about it. Is there anything else that they need to know? Okay. For some of you, if you're not already working with obsidian, I highly recommend. Obsidian works with both the goddesses Isis and Kali. Some of you need some obsidian. I'm not sure who it is, Facebook people or Instagram people. This is my piece of black glass. It's my piece of obsidian. I've had her since 2017. She's my favorite. Nira Moon says, thank you. You're so welcome, sister. Caroline, thank you for joining. For those of you who don't know, the best way to cleanse obsidian, you'll feel it's quite heavy. And then Erica Page just says, I had deja vu at one point then. Interesting. With black obsidian, it will feel quite heavy when it's charged. And if you're attuned to the energy of like sensitivity wise, you will, Erica says, oh my God, I've been told I need that by my angels. Alira says, where do you get your crystals? I'll answer that in a moment, Alira. When you're attuned to the energy of obsidian, it will feel full. The stone will feel full. It will feel not heavy, but it will feel full when it's charged. You know when you need to charge your obsidian because it starts to feel hollow. It will feel empty, yes, and a shell, yeah. And Alira says, second time you've been told about obsidian as well. Okay, good morning, Sarah. I mentioned you earlier and then you started messaging me. Thank you for popping on. We're just wrapping up. So when you need to recharge your obsidian, guys, salt water is the best to charge it overnight, and then it will bring it back to life for you. And if you are like me, I was wearing this every single day there for a while. You'd have to charge it every evening, okay? Because it is going to attract and protect you by absorbing all the negativity from within you, yes, as well as from what's in your external realities, okay? However, this is a very powerful manifestation, quote unquote manifestation stone, because it does work with both Isis and Kali, okay? And it works with the base chakra, okay, of course, which is directly correlated to how we create our wealth. We have to be grounded. We have to know how to channel our energies, yes? Otherwise, we're not going to create an energetic foundation of which we can call in the things that we want to manifest. For too much up in our top 3 or 4 chakras, right? If you're going off the 7 chakra system. All right. So I do feel to wrap it up there. It's been a long time since I've channeled for you guys. Thank you so much for everybody who's popped on and off. Danica, thank you for hanging out online with me. It's lovely to connect. Thank you everybody on Instagram for popping on and off. I so cherish every single one of you, and I really look forward to doing this more again. I want to see if I can get Zoom going so that I can just use one video camera and so that I'm looking at all of you all of the time. Rob says thank you. You're so welcome, Rob. Blessings, brother. They're just saying as well, Rob, about your guitar playing. They said don't quit. You need to keep going. So if you've taken a bit of a rest like myself of late, you got to get back into it. Josephine, thank you for jumping on. We're just wrapping up. Sarah says thank you, my friend. Alira, thank you. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Everybody, thank you very much for joining. I'm sending you all so much love, and I really do hope, I trust that this new moon in Aquarius is going to really amplify that which is in your heart for you. Remember the gates, door 60 of Gene Keys. Go and research the magician of how to harness this energy. We are the alchemists. We are the magic in our lives. Remember, okay? Rob says, oh my God, thank you. Yes, you're so welcome. Yes, get back into it, brother. I need to as well. Look how long my nails are, bro. I broke this one last night, but look how long my nails are. I haven't played guitar in such a long time. That's how you know, because my nails go wild. Peace, Brandon. So much love to you, brother. Thank you again. And any crystal stores I recommend? Not really, because I haven't bought crystals in such a long time. Peace, Brandon. Erica, yes. What I would say though is do some research. Okay. Do some research into who are reputable dealers, and also who are, it depends on what you're buying as well. Because there are a lot of lab created fakes out there, especially when you're looking at things like turquoise, or because turquoise sometimes gets substituted with howlite that's been stained as a turquoise color, but it's actually howlite, it's not turquoise. Moldavite is another one that's being created in laboratories and has been for like the last 5 years or so. So make sure that you're getting quality and reputable things, okay, by the crystal stores that you go to. All right. So I'm sending you all so much love. I'm gonna get going. Instagram, I love you. I'm gonna hang up first with you guys, and then I'm gonna finish up on Facebook. But for both of you guys, if you're interested in the Saturn Masterclass, go and check out the links on my profile. Thank you for tonight, Erica says. Made my night. You're so welcome, love. It's made my night too, guys. Seriously. Like, I haven't done this in forever, and it's been so beautiful to see all of you. And yeah, connecting on Facebook, especially because I have only done this twice on Facebook since 2007, since creating my Facebook account. So yeah, eyes clear, Nera Moon says, beautiful. So yeah, Saturn Masterclass is the link in the bio, guys. Okay. Connect with me if you want the bundle of the 3 courses. So that's Saturn, Mercury, and Venus. All right, January, February, March classes. There's a bundle going on as well. And yeah, stay tuned, because I have the year at a glance retrogrades and year at a glance lunations coming up, as well as ways in which you can work with me and my legacy offers. So thank you. I love you all, and I'm going to hang up at the same time because I feel rude if I do not. All right, love you. Bye. New moon blessings.